Check sound.
Papalit ka mamaya ng camera. Sir, okay yung break. Kapag ano, hindi, kasi yun, naka-battery on board. So, yan sila. So, switch lang pag nado.
Sound check, check. Hi, good morning po sa ating lahat. Isang maulang umaga na may tropical depression sa inyong lahat. And I hope you're safe and cozy sa Teatro AMIANAN. Hihintayin lang po natin yung ibang mga participants and yung ibang mga guests to arrive before we start the program. For the meantime, stay cozy and enjoy the morning. Thank you. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the UP Baguio Summer Arts Program graduation. So, isang buong linggo po tayong yung ating mga participants, ating mga pamangkin, mga anak, isang buong linggo po na nag-workshop under the UP Baguio Summer Arts Extension Program. And today will be the graduation. We will witness some performances and awarding of certificates. So to start the program, may we request everyone to please rise for the national anthem.
Bayang magiliw, pelas ng silanganan, hanap ng puso, sa dibdib mo'y buhay. Lupang inirang, tuyat ka ng magiting, sa manlulupit, di ka pasisiin, sa dagat at bundok sa simulan, sa langit mong bagha, may dinagang tula at awit sa paglayang minamahal. Ang kislap ng watawat mo'y tagumpay na natinig, ang bituin na taraw ng kailan, bangay di magdidinig, lupa ng harangan, way hatid pagsinta, way langit sa piling mo, aming ligaya na pa, ay mga api, ang mamatay ng dahil sa'yo.
Ladies and gentlemen, for the opening rites, please welcome the Cordillera Music and Dance class for the opening rites of the graduation ceremony.
Good morning, everyone. As one of the facilitators for the Cordy Music and Dance Workshop, we are proud to present the first part of their presentation, which is Siya Tutun Kawkawok. It is a song from Abra, and they will be performing the song accompanied by the Cordillera musical instruments. And then this part actually has a dance part, so we are going to teach you some steps, and by a certain part of the song, we're going to ask you to join us. Kahit nandyan po tayo sa mga upuan natin. Okay.
isda kan kanai chan Siamampay.
This is the Sakpaya and the Batong of Kalinga.
the participants of the Cordillera Music and Dance class for children, teens, and adults. Ladies and gentlemen, palakpakan po natin. Please welcome the Dean of the College of Arts and Communication, Professor Jimmy B. Fong.
Maligayang pagdating sa kolehiyo ng mga maaarte. Maraming salamat sa pag-attend sa workshops, sa paglikha ng sining, sa paglikha ng buhay. Maraming salamat, mga facilitators, mga volunteers, sa inyong mga sining, sa inyong mga buhay. Ang paglikha ng sining ay paglikha ng buhay. Ang hamon sa ating lahat, maging artista ng bayan, artista ng bayan, buhay ng bayan, buhay ang bayan.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the coordinator of the Summer Arts Extension Program, Professor Farah Marcia Manuel Nolasco.
Magandang umaga po. Hindi po ako kakanta ngayon. Mahirap sundan si Dean. So, mainit na umaga po sa ating lahat. Salamat sa pagpunta sa ating graduation rites. Alam kong naging challenge ito sa ating umaga. Bilang pangwakas na mensahe, gusto ko lang pong ibigay yung informasyon about Summer Arts. No? Ang Summer Arts ay 30 years old na po. So, sinimula nito ni Jonathan Maliksi, Vicky Rico, nila Ma'am Lisa Ilagan, at under the Presidential Commission on Culture and the Art, Committee on Culture and the Arts ng UP System. So, 30 years na po ang tradisyon na ito, at parte na po ng tradisyon yung ating mga anak, yung ating pong mga kasama dito ngayon ng mga participants. No? So, dadalhin po natin sa tradisyon na ito yung kanila pong mga contribution sa workshop na ito. So, while preparing for a short speech, mahirap kasi mag-prepare, naisip ko lang yung likha ni Juan Luna na Spolarium. Si Jose Rizal na inimbitahan na magsalita, magbigay ng toast or speech para sa pagkapanalo ni Juan Luna noong 1884 ng Spolarium sa Bellas Artes, Exposition de Bellas Artes. Doon sa punto na iyon, naisip niya yung kanyang direksyon or yung orientasyon ng kanyang paniniwala. So, yung isang writer na si Jose Rizal, nabuhayan ng kanyang pagiging makabayan or revolusyonaryo nung nakita niya yung Spolarium at ito'y pinarangalan. So, yun ang aking parang analogy kung paano natin dapat tinitignan ng art education. So ang art education ay hindi lamang hobby, hindi lamang pampalipas ng oras, kundi mayroon siyang mungkahi sa bawat isa. No? So art is a response, a social response, and oftentimes it's a call to action. So sa ating maliit na komunidad dito sa Norte, ang role ng UP Baguio Summer Arts Program ay ang tataguyod ng pagpapahalaga sa karunungang katutubo. Nakita natin yung performance sa umpisa. At paniniwala or pagtataguyod din ng sining nakapagpapabago sa lipunan. So, ang mga bata marahil masyado pang maaga para maintindihan ito, pero ang sining ay maraming role na ginagampanan sa lipunan. So, salamat po sa pagpili sa ating Summer Arts Program at dahil dito, naniniwala kami na kayo rin po ay naniniwala na ang arts ay beyond pagpapakita ng magagandang larawan. Ito man ay ang simula ng pag-usbong ng isang artista, meron pa tayong malaliman na pwede nating ma-contribute sa ating bawat komunidad, lipunan at perhaps globally. No? So salamat po sa ating mga magulang na nandito at hopefully next year ulit ay maisama niyo po ang kanilang mga anak or madagdagan pa ng iba pong kamag-anak. So salamat po sa ating lahat.
Maraming salamat, Professor Farah and kay Professor Jimmy Fong. Alright, sisimulan na po natin ang presentation of graduates. So bago po natin tawagin yung ating mga graduates for drawing for children, eto muna ang ginawa nila. Hihingi kami ng assistance kay Marvin. Alright, ang gagawin po sa presentation ng graduates, we'll start with, tatawagin muna sila isa-isa, and then pictorial. So, pwede na pong magpa-pictorial with the facilitator before we move on with the next na class. All right. For drawing for children. The graduates of the drawing class for the summer workshop, Arabella Augusto, Enzo Balingan, Sky Baliola, Shiloh Buendia, Declan Bugatti, Dangonay Blessy Kalitong, Jeffrey Antonio Castro, Evian Jail Cosalan, Juliana Gail de Guzman, Viel Edralin Dumagin, Guada Simone Flores, Marley Fonite, Janea Isabel Galupe, Rodolfo Galupe, Hailey Loria, Pauline Malikdan, Rain Aisha Manzano, Alison Josel Menso, Maria Serena Ora, Biu Pangilinan, Charlize Pangilinan, Mateo Andres Pangilinan, Tyler Zayden Pangilinan, Melchizedek Hananim Pinosan, Kyle Joseph Tabanda, Yuan Dave Torres, and Micaela Victoria. And the facilitator, Miss Rochelle Apaling. Please take a bow. Palakpakan ulit natin ang graduates ng drawing class for the summer workshop. And next batch naman, with the facilitator, si Miss Daniel Florendo sa drawing din. May we now call on stage Ian Baisa P. Ayan, pwede na kayong maglakad. Pa-perform na raw sila. Thank you. Again, under facilitator Daniel Florendo, Ian Baisa P, Francisca Johan Baisa P, Akai Ziana Galong, Ryu Kishi General, Zoe Hidalgo, Zachary Jacinto, Luke Lagasca, Inigo Lazaga, Joaquin Lazaga, Anika Lomboy, Fritz Lara Mandapat, Stephen Chase Manzano, Keith Moises, Silene Nemsley Padsuyan, Michael Matthew Sacro, Xavier Miguel Villamor, and Ashlyn Villanueva. Our facilitator, Ms. Daniel Florendo. Please take a bow. The next category is watercolor painting for children. For the category watercolor painting, from the class of Miss Lorraine Borillo, the graduates are Shiloh Buendia, okay, we'll start with the watercolor painting class of Miss Daniel Florendo. Please welcome graduate Fritzy Aminay Bangachon. Okay, we go back to the class of Miss Borillo. Palakpakan po natin, Shiloh Buendia. Jeffrey Antonio Castro. Maxine Kate Dangawen. Ziana Galong. Oh, stay there. Hans Galong. Benea Gimpol. Shermalyn Iris Jose. Maximilian Hularbal. Hananim Pinos-An. Lina Riva. Flores Janelle Bliss Marconi Serrano. And Althea Tabadero. And the facilitator for the watercolor painting class, Miss Lorraine Borillo. Palakpakan po natin ang graduates ng watercolor painting class. Please take a bow. Bow. And you may now exit the stage. Thank you. And from the class of Miss Daniel Florendo, Fritzi Amine Bangachon, Hosanna Yoel Bumidang, Jaira Esther Corbilla, Gibson Dwayne Dakay, Ceris Estrada, Hailey Loria, Stephen Chase Manzano, Amihan Margate, Tala Margate, Keith Moises, Charlotte Obidosa, Nemesli Padsuyan, Nathaniel Paraino, Sancho Pascua, Jean Reyes, Roem Sumagaysay, Micaela Victoria, and Ashlyn Villanueva. Together with the facilitator of the watercolor painting class, Ms. Daniel Florendo. Come on. All right, for the next part of the program, we have a reading performance from the storybook writing class.
Hello everyone. Good morning. I am Justin. I am 7 years old. My story is called The Destroyed Kingdom. My story is all about being a hero. Here is a snippet of my story. One annoying day, there was a kingdom named Clockyland. Inside there are lots of people, electric trains, and more. Clockyland has batteries people like to eat. The color of Clockyland is gold and silver. Clockyland is clean because people are good at cleaning. The end. Thank you everyone for listening to my story.
All right, we have another reading performance from the class.
I am Chloe Isabella Victoria Ashaga Lazaro. My story is called A Catastrophe. It is about the cat guardians of the hallways trying to watch over humans while another cat named Ramyan tries to ambush the cameras of the guardians. They all started to charge at Ramyan. Claws got sharp, teeth got bigger. While they were fighting, they heard the headmaster of Cat's voice. Stop this all at once. said Headmaster. Look at all of you, all hurt and sore. The guardians and Ramyon got embarrassed. Headmaster suggested that they all became friends. They agreed. After that, they ate delicious, scrumptious cat food.
Kyla 7. Leaves grow. Ay! Leaves grow in the bushes. On a rainy day, no one was supposed to go outside. A house was below the river. It was painted white. The river was high. Fish swam in the water. A girl sat on the grass. She was shy. Kyla was her name. This,
Hello everyone, I'm Lian Sakro and my story is called Mermaid Friends. It is about a, a boy who found mermaids by accident in a courtyard and fought for their rights. While I was walking around school, I sat down on a wet bench and stared at a manhole, thinking if I can be friends with mermaids, till two beautiful mermaids came out of the sewer. A mermaid, said in shock. The mermaid ran up to me and I froze in fear. Abby, look, a human. Why is he not telling us to leave or calling any of his allies? Said the pink mermaid. Then the yellow mermaid, yeah, you're right. Hello, human, I'm Abby, and this Pat pointing at her. What's your name, human? Then Tristan said, oh, hi. Oh, you guys are nice, he said in amaze and introduced himself, and I'm Tristan.
Hello, I am Akisha Bueno. The story is called Unruly. It's about keeping up with someone's expectations. I want to be free. I want to see the bright blue sky instead of keeping in line in this dark box you've trapped me in. I want to burst and let it all out, finally reaching for freedom outside of the cold and lonely world that I've always been kept in, to hear the sweet songs of the birds in the trees, just as I really am.
Alright, again, palakpakan natin ang performance from the storybook writing class by Sir Arnold Tristan Buenaflor. And all throughout the week, eto naman po yung mga nangyari. From the storybook writing class, palakpakan po natin, Kisha Bueno, Gabriel Fernandez, Chloe Lazaro, Ruth Sacro, and Justin C. Together with the facilitator, Sir Arnold Tristan L. Buenaflor. All right, for the category Cordillera Music and Dance for Children, Teens and Adults. Facilitators, Ruth Daryl Pugong, Julian Bakagan, Joshua Jericho Pisilian, and John Alexis. The graduates of the workshop for Cordillera Music and Dance for Kids, Zachary Jacinto and Enzo Balingan. And for teens and adults, Joan Cordero, Matt Dylan Dangawen, Lizelle Dulnuan, Gabriel Fernandez, Jennifer Fernandez, Adrian Mananes, Zian Tess Mendoza, Zion Ramos, Manuel Chodoro, and Iya Veridiano. The next category is the terracotta sculpture for children, adults, and teens. The graduates of the Terracotta Sculpture Workshop, Jove Adawe, Lucas Balyola, Olivia Marie Bangawet, Faith Baisa P, Miguel Buenaventura, Yoel Bumidang, Shell Kawili, Apple, Shan Koilan, Gibson Dakay, Nia Gimpol, Leon, Angela Liu, Lucky, Thea Mandapat, Colleen Mendoza, Lila Mendoza, Tommy Nolasco, Daniel Paulino, Don Policarpio, Cara Rice, and Carl Rice. And the facilitator for terracotta sculpture for children, Professor Joseph Andrew A. Carvajal. Basic storytelling. Dave. Mamaya pa, last yun. Second to the last. Asan yung ano? All right, next we have a performance from the basic storytelling creative drama for children after the awarding of certificates for terracotta sculpture for teens and adults. For teens and adults, palakpakan po natin Eliza Agdepa, Arian Ambion, Norma Amlag, Yoshiko Ayan, Russ Bartolome, Francisca Baisa P, Rachel Bueno, Sara Cordovis, Shireen Cordovis, Michika Gonzalez, Angela Hagad, Hannah Ignacio, Michelle Quinomes, Josel Nanyong, Clarice Panopio, Carl Angelo Rigos, Solil Teodoro, and Giona Tibule. Together with the facilitator of the workshop for terracotta sculpture for teens and adults, again, Professor Joseph Andrew Carvajal. And now, let's give a big round of applause for the performance by the Basic Storytelling Class, Creative Drama for Children.
Okay. Good morning, everyone. The Magical Key. Lily's Backyard. Once upon a time, in a small town, there lived two adventurous friends, Lily and Max.
Hi, I'm Lily. Hi, I'm Max.
One sunny day, as they played in Lily's backyard, they stumbled upon an old rusty key.
Look, Max. What could this key be for? Let's find out. Maybe it opens on a treasure chest.
Into the forest. Lily and Max ventured into the enchanted forest, filled with towering trees and mystical creatures. Wizard Whistle.
I am adventure. What brings you to my forest today? We found this old key, Wizard Whistle. Do you know what it opens? Indeed, I do. That key belongs to the ancient chest of wonders. But beware, for it is guarded by a mysterious creature known as Shadow.
Into the cave. Inside the cave, Lily and Max used their flashlight to navigate the darkness.
Lily, I'm scared. Do you think we should go back? No, Max. We can't give up. Now, we are brave adventurers. Remember?
Enter my domain.
We come in search of the ancient chest of wonders.
solve my riddle 3.
Lily and Max were able to solve the shadows' riddles, demonstrating their wit and problem-solving skills. The Chess of Wonders. Lily and Max successfully solve all of Shadow's riddles. The Chess of Wonders appears before them. We did it, Max.
We did it, Max. Let's see what's inside. How long has this treasure chest been closed? For many years.
Shoo! Inside the chest, they discovered not gold or jewels, but something far more valuable. Back to reality. With their hearts filled with wonder, Lily and Max realized that imagination and friendship were the real treasures they found.
Today was incredible, Max. We had an amazing adventure together. Yes, Lily. With the adventures ever.
And so, Lily, Max, and the wizard adventure came to an end. But their friendship and love for imagination would last forever.
The Magical Adventure. Scene 1. The Enchanted Forest. Once upon a time in a small town, there lived 3 adventurous friends named Alice, Ben, and Lily. One sunny day, they decided to explore the nearby enchanted forest. Little did they know that an exciting and magical adventure awaited them.
Look, guys, the enchanted forest is just ahead. I can feel the magic in the air. Wow, I wonder what magical creatures we'll find. And maybe there will be talking animals too. Hello there, young Snowy. What brings you to my forest? Whoa, a talking cat. This forest is really enchanted.
Scene 3. The treasure hunt begins. And so Alice, Ben, Lily, and Mr. Whiskers set off on their thrilling treasure hunt through the enchanted forest. They come across various obstacles like a magical bridge and a riddle. Scene 4. Finding the treasure. After overcoming many challenges, our brave adventurers finally reach the spot where the treasure is hidden. Scene 5. Returning home. With their arms full of magical treasures, Alice, Ben, Lily, and Mr. Whiskers return home, where they become heroes, spreading joy and wonder to everyone they meet.
Our adventure has been amazing. I can't wait to tell it to everyone. And we learned that would be
And so, our magical adventure has come to an end. But remember, the world is still filled with endless possibilities and extraordinary adventures waiting to be discovered. Use your imagination and create your own magical stories. Thank you.
Hello. Scene, a mystical forest. Once upon a time, in a magical forest, there lived two best friends, Lily and Max. They were about to embark on an extraordinary adventure that would test their courage and imagination. Little did they know, the forest held secrets and surprises beyond their wildest dreams.
Max, do you feel the magic in the air? I believe there's something special waiting for us today.
You bet, Lily. I have a feeling we're about to discover a hidden treasure, or maybe a mystical creature.
As Lily and Max wandered deep in the forest, they stumbled upon a peculiar fairy named Sparkle, who appeared out of thin air.
Look, we have a pair of young adventurers seeking excitement today. Who are you? I'm Sparkle, the magical forest fairy. I see the twinkle of bravery in your eyes. Would you like to join in the thrilling quest?
Count us in. What do we need to do?
Sparkle explained that they needed to find Grumble, the grumpy but wise old wizard who possessed the knowledge to unlock the secret of enchanted treasure hidden deep within the forest.
Let's go find Grumble and discover the treasure together.
Scene, Grumble's secret hideout. Lily, Max, and Sparkle arrive at Grumble's secret hideout, a magical cave hidden behind a waterfall.
Who dares enter my secret abode? We seek your wisdom, Grumble. We wish to find the enchanted treasure hidden in this forest. Ah, treasure. You'll find the treasure in the enchanted valley. But beware, there's a kind-hearted dragon named Ruby.
Dragon? Are we sure we're ready for such a challenge?
We won't know until we try. Let's go, Max.
Scene, the enchanted valley. As Lily, Max, and Sparkle approached the enchanted valley, they heard a loud noise and saw Ruby, the dragon, standing directly in front of the treasure. Who dares to enter Vengeance Valley?
We mean no harm, Ruby. We only seek to find the treasure and its magic.
We believe in the power of friendship and kindness.
Touched by those words, Ruby stepped aside, allowing Lily, Max, and Sparkle to approach the treasure.
Max, what should we wish for?
Let's wish for a world filled with love, laughter, and endless adventures.
And so, Lily, Max, and Sparkle made their wish upon the enchanted treasure. As they did, a burst of magical energy filled the air. Suddenly, the forest came alive with vibrant colors, friendly animals, and endless possibilities.
Look, Max, our wish came true.
We did it, Lily. Our adventure brought magic to the world.
And so, Lily, Max, and Sparkle, and Ruby continued their adventures, spreading joy and imagination wherever they went. And that, my friends, concludes our magical tale. Remember, the power of imagination lies with each and every one of you. Until we meet again, let your dreams take flight. Hello.
Alright, palakpakan ulit natin ang participants ng basic storytelling class. And we'd like to call them again on stage, the graduates of the basic storytelling class. Basic The graduates of Basic Storytelling, Creative Drama for Children, Priya Andrada, Ella Bagano, Sophie Bagano, Akisha Bueno, Ellery Cosalan, Nemaya Liu, Aliana Ora, Amara Ora, Christoph Paraino, Ezra Ramos, Asher Ramos, Marco Sangiao, Anika Sigaya, and Janjel Serrano. Sir Lawrence cannot be with us today. On behalf of Sir Lawrence Espinosa, who is the facilitator of Basic Storytelling Creative Drama for Children, we have the student volunteers. Palakpakan po natin sila.
Give me your hand.
Okay, and then one. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Smack. Okay, thank you. Flush, come here.
Do we go to mommy? Or we don't go to mommy? We go to father?
Next category, figure drawing and acrylic painting. Summer workshop for teens, figure drawing by Mr. Jasper Kwong. The graduates are Athena Agdepa, Sara Albano, Kisha Bagbagin, Bu Balyola, Debbie Bangsoy, Maria Barry Kilyopo, Jether Bitwag, Amy Domingo, Lance Estigoy, Marcel Lubrino, Eman Limpin, Tristan Pangilinan, Denver Parado, Sam Pinosan, Rain Prudente, Jairus Pundo, Sam Rosal, Fuyu Sagaydoro, John Tere, Sydney Toledo, Amy Untalan, Santi Villamor, Carmen Villanueva, Jassy Villanueva, and Che Villavicencio. And the facilitator for figure drawing, Mr. Jasper Kwong. Summer workshop for teens, acrylic painting by Mr. Jasper Kwong. The graduates are Orland Abao, Yani Aquino, Debbie Bangsoy, Teresa Barry, Tala Bulataw, Megan Dangawen, Amy Domingo, Liz Dulnuan, Athena D, Jenny Fernandez, Marcus Flores, Kendra Gerlan, Isa Ines, Lani Ines, Emmanuel Limpin, Adrienne Mananes, Mara Palingayan, Luke Parado, Rain Prudente, Sam Rosal, Kyra Santos, and Dave Yalong. Again, the facilitator, Mr. Jasper Kwong. Alright, so kung kanina ay nagbasa ang mga participants ng storybook writing, ngayon naman ay ang fiction writing class for teens and adults by Mr. Rai Aldrin Salvador. Palakpakan po natin ang fiction writing class. Sir Rai? So Rai will be introducing the pieces that will be read today.
Hello, morning po sa atin. Ako po si Rai, facilitator ng fiction writing workshop natin. At mapapakinggan po natin ngayong umaga ang ilan sa mga mahusay na katha ng ating mga manunulat. So makasama po natin si Natalie Sofia Arenas. Sofia. Natalie Sofia Arenas. Kasama din po natin si Daniel Layad Paulino. Kasama din natin si Faith Tabadero. Ayan po. Mauna po nating papakinggan ang maikling katha ni Sofia.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Natalie Sofia Ramos Arenas, and this is my story entitled Heavy is the Head That Wears the Crown. Smart. The word rolled smoothly off Helena's tongue. Ever since she began consistently excelling academically in elementary, that was what she was known for. With her right hand always in the air and an answer always dispensed in her mind, nobody really bothered to find another adjective to describe the consistent academic achiever. Helena did not detest the title. In fact, she owned it proudly, saw it as a shiny crown for her peers to gawk at and Ivy League schools to recognize as a qualifier to get in. However, after a tiny chip in her crown caught her attention one day, panic ensued. The sound of frustrated stomps made its way from the front door up to Helena's room. The now junior in high school shut her door and sat on the floor, cupping her face. She looked up at the medals hung above her desk. What used to be things she could easily get were now reminders of what once was. That is still a passing grade, her statistics teacher voice echoed in her head. The thought of it sent a chill down her spine as tears began to seep out of her eyes. Eager to get her mind off it, Helena turned on the TV and allowed herself a few minutes of distraction. This worked for a few minutes when an argument between two movie characters caught her attention, but ultimately failed when they both began bickering back and forth. Luckily, her mother's voice from downstairs called her for an after-school snack. Quickly getting off the floor and going downstairs, Helena remembered that at some point she would have to tell her parents about the grade on her statistics test. She had spent the entire week expressing all her anxious thoughts to her parents, and she knew they were not the type of people to forget. Seeing the bowl of sliced apples with peanut butter on the side whilst revisiting her worries about school, she began to feel that her stomach was full, and a lump in her throat had formed from her refusal to cry. Her mother, immediately catching the sickly look on her daughter's face, asked, "Is everything okay?" Feeling the need to burst out sobbing even more, Helena gave an awkward nod, told her mother that she was not feeling as hungry anymore, and turned around to retreat to her bedroom once again. It will come up organically, she thought, though deep inside she wished her parents would just forget about it. As she approached her room, the sound of jazz coming from their neighbor began to seep through the windows and into Helena's bedroom. Usually, she enjoyed this as it was an alternative to the classical pieces she often listens to, but tonight she felt quite the opposite. Sticking her arm out to close the window as a crisp December breeze flowed into her bedroom, she caught a glimpse of the usual bird that sweeps through the neighborhood and stops by her window. Hastily, she closed the window right as it flew to her. For a moment, she pondered what it would be like to be a bird, routinely flying through different places without much to worry about, but quickly thought about something else as she realized all her worries were making her think about all kinds of ideas. I did pass after all, she thought to herself, and I still have an opportunity to redeem myself. Helena's heartbeat slowed down, and the thought of this, but not long after, picked up again. But what happens if I don't redeem myself? What if this single grade causes a chain reaction of even worse ones outside this class? For the first time in the longest time, she was uncertain about her academic outcome. It certainly did not mark the end of the world, but it did to Helena. Thank you for listening.
Hello, my name is Daniel Layad B. Paulino, and today I will be reading something I wrote a few days ago. The room. The blinds are down, and the door is locked. While Taki sits by her desk with only a lamp to give her light.
Hanging by the door is a yellow jacket that once belonged to her deceased mother. The lingering scent of perfume can still be found on the jacket, and not a single speck of dust can be seen. Often, she chooses not to finish her meals, leaving a plate with the remaining pieces of food from the night before on her desk. She often leaves her TV on the news, playing it in the background. She doesn't care enough to know, but she always appreciates the 80s and 90s music that radiates from her neighbor's home. On her bed, a small kitten that goes by the name of Koji sleeps peacefully on it. Amongst the clutter on her nightstand is a picture frame with a photograph of her and her friends at an amusement park, which seems to be an item that lights up the room.
I'm Faith Tabadero. My story is entitled Being Better. It's about the mental state of a burnt out student and what it does to her surroundings. With unclean clothes scattered on the floor, dirty dishes still in the sink, and low scores on her report card, anyone could easily describe Emery as lazy. But was she really? It wasn't always like this. Although her room was dark and messy, her old medals still hung on the wall. Something about their golden yellow color gives her hope of trying again. She liked to tell herself that she'd be better starting today, but she said that to herself too yesterday, the day before that, and so on. Every day somehow feels as if she's glued to her bed with nothing except the ability to watch Grey's Anatomy for hours on end, despite her eyes hurting from the lack of sleep she's been having. To be fair, with all the loud rock music playing in her neighbor's house, how could she possibly drift off? How could she rest when every beat of the drum and every strum of the guitar reminds her of the person she once was? The person who played in a band with her friends. The person who didn't leave unfinished noodles on the table. The person who wasn't so quiet all the time. The person who got those golden yellow medals. That used to be Emery. Now here she was, stuck in the same pajamas as yesterday, spending her days in a room so unorganized that cockroaches passed by every now and then. She shut off the TV, something she hasn't done in a while. The room went dark, and as she lay there was nothing else to do but listen to each second of the rock music blasting in her neighbor's house. With a shaky breath and a heavy feeling in her chest, she said again, "I'll be better starting today."
Yun, maraming salamat po sa pakikinig. Ilan lang po ito sa mga napakagandang mga kata na na-produce the past week. So, downstairs sa art space po, nandun yung reading copies ng kanilang collection ng stories. Pwede rin po mascan yung QR code doon sa baba para sa digital copy. So, hope to see you there. Thank you.
the graduates of the summer workshop, Fiction Writing. Palakpakan po natin, Jena Adorna. Felix Angeli. Sofia Arenas. Canao Calitong. Joan Cordero. Levi Custudio. Kira McKay. Z Mendoza. Lay Montalban. Daniel Palino. Fuyo Sagaydoro. Faith Tabadero. And Jassy Villanueva. Together with the facilitator of the class, Sir Rai Aldrin Salvador. The next category, Summer Workshop Printmaking. Palakpakan po natin, Dylan Sienza. Summer G. Michelle Ann Quinomes. Lenny Mendoza. Clarice Panopio. Ampi Rojas. Micaela Sarita. Together with the facilitator, Professor Farah M. Nolasco. And Professor Farah would like to invite everyone.
We'd like to invite everyone to please drop by the Dernay Dimitilio Art Space at the basement. We have the exhibition of visual art students as well as literary works from the short story book writing and fiction writing. So please drop by before you go. Thank you. Also, I'll remind everyone that we will close the exhibit at 1 p.m. All the works will be brought home by the students. So please drop by. Thank you.
And for the final performance, palakpakan po natin ang teen theater class.
"2019, that's when I first met you. I usually just live in hospitals or the laboratory, but it's funny, this world, how it makes a way for us to meet. What's that virus again? Corona. It's because of him why we met. I hate that dude so much, but boy, do I love getting freed from the confines of the hospital. Now I get to travel the world. It's nice that the only time you decide to wear me is when you need to get out of your house for work or for school. Layers upon layers upon layers of fabric with 2 strings attached on both short ends that stretch out to hug your ears. I exist to filter out all sorts of microorganisms so that they have no way of entering your nose or your mouth. But friend, I know you don't have to say it. It's okay. You're no longer wearing me for what I was intended to do. The COVID cases are not even that high anymore. You're not required to wear me anymore, and yet you still do. Why? To cover half of your face? Hide its deformities, your chopped lips, your crooked teeth, your pimples, your acnes? That one pesky little mole under your nose? Even if it gets hard for you to breathe sometimes, you still keep me on. Even if I get all dirty, snotty, full of microbes, sweaty, you still keep me on. Even if you have to spit glitter during class recitations, you still keep me on. Girl, you okay? But hey, no, it's okay. Don't worry, it's okay. It's not hurting me. It's not hurting my teles, my function, my purpose for existence. In fact, I have transcended. I like to think of it as if I have transcended from the hospital to you. I'm here to hide your insecurities. I guess that's my new purpose. I like it.
Look at me. Filled with black, messy scribbles, tattered with her deepest, darkest thoughts. She tells me everything. Her days and how it went. How sometimes she can't breathe. She tells me that she's grown tired of existing. Flip, flip, flip. Look at me. You can see the wrinkles and the rips on me. From her aggressive flipping. She doesn't know she's slowly breaking me, leaving me to drown in the mess she creates in my body. And yet, I don't tell her. Instead, I sit here and listen to her thoughts. How stupid is that? Flip, flip, flip. Look at me. My pages are now filled with brightly colored doodles. Yellow, because she says it's a happy color, she believes. I watched her once dark thoughts turn into warm, loving words. Finally, she doesn't have to go through that anymore. Finally. I'm so tired of seeing her suffer. Look, she now puts stickers and tickets from the plays and concerts she loves going to. She now tells me about her crushes, her new cat, calling him a deformed bunny. How silly is that? Look at her. She now tells me she's trying. Look at me. I am Anya's journal.
Oh, mic test. Okay. I am nothing but a companion, one that always gets filled up and stuffed to the brim until I can't take it anymore. Why? Why do you trust me so much? Why do you always put items that have fragments of your memories or something as significant as life? Why use me as a vessel for such important items, for I only have this frail body of mine? Now, you sent me to an adventure into the unknown. But where is that? But throughout the days, I went through the harsh lands, the raging tides of the seas, and the clouds that soar through the skies. Why am I here? What's my purpose? Who are you? What do you want? Why are you picking me up? And why are you tearing me to pieces? I see now. You only see me as a tool. You don't trust me at all.
Hey, I just wanted to say I need some distance. Look, don't get me wrong, you know I love you, right? I know that you feel like I'm your best friend and that you can't go anywhere without me, literally. I mean, I get it. I have all the tea that you want, and I hold all your memories and the music that you like. And I remind you to go to sleep. I tell you when to wake up. But sometimes you're just so stubborn, huh? Always hitting the snooze button on me. And when you need help, like when you ask me why you felt like taking a dump and throwing up at the same time, or when you ask me for synonyms and lyrics and vegan recipes and illegal movie websites, I always had answers for you. So yeah, I am your best friend. And your mom, and doctor, and therapist, and science teacher. But listen, okay. You use and use and use me until I am at my lowest, and you never realize that you are too. Because, you see, I know it may feel like I can bring the whole world to you, but look, it's not my fault if you let it consume you and drown you in the depths of my screen. Because in reality, I am not reality. So please, for the love of God, kiddo, go get yourself out in the real world. Put me down.
I experienced every memory you may have forgotten. I helped you escape the world of blurry lines and distorted realities. I saw what you saw. But now, all I see is the universe. Once a kaleidoscope of vivid colors and detailed intricacies, now seems as dull as a canvas deprived of its appeal. Family members' faces imprinted in my mind of every crease and curve of your loved ones, wishing you would love me the same way. Memories that I wish to continue with you, but you leave me in a case that I should call home, yet it doesn't feel like it. But it's okay. I helped you. I would like to think I did. Let you see the world with your beautiful eyes. Memories lost, gone. I will be unfazed and untouched, reminiscing the memories that you lost. I will be at rest till the day I see your approach. I am nothing but a mere spectacle for you, because that is why I am, right? A fancy word for spectacles, for glasses.
I am but a lonely vessel in this vast, cold world. Once cherished and held close, but now look at me, abandoned, forgotten. Barefoot in my purpose, as I yearn for the touch of the hands that once cradled me. I am but a thing, a humble keeper of precious memories, now lost without a compass, adrift in the ocean of forgotten dreams. From the moment I drew my first breath, I knew my destiny was intertwined with the life of my beloved owner. I became their guardian, the guardian of their most precious memories, the guardian of their cincos and their centavos that filled my pockets with warmth that radiated through me. Together, we ventured to the tapestry of existence, navigating through the ebbs and flows of life's unpredictable tides, not knowing what would happen. But alas, Fate, with its cruel hand, tore us apart. Now where are you? I can't find you. My dear owner, hear my silent plea. Though I may be forgotten, lost in the tumultuous currents of life, my loyalty remains steadfast. For I, a lonely keeper, longing for your touch, your love, your presence, and your voice, will remain here, unfazed, untouched, until our fateful reunion.
That's right! Scream! Run with that disgusted face of yours! Run! Run! This life. You see, I'm a blood-sucking creature who moves however my master commands. I desire blood for sustenance. I love how the blood flows over my pale and white face, how it flows through my system and drips down here on the side of my cheeks. Without it, I'm weak. I'm useless. You see, I'm a part of what they call her pain slave mania. There she gifted me with a portion of her powers, and now I stick to the walls of her private room. You see, it's nice here. I'm addicted with the blood of my master, so I obey her without question. Like a little pet who goes where she goes and moves where she moves and follows that sense of fresh human blood. But you see, it's all amazing until the season ends and I'm of no more use. Or until I've sucked more blood than she expected me to. And by then, she'll throw me in the trash full of hate. But you know, it's gonna be too late for her because I've grown too powerful. Because I've left her bloodstains to remember me by.
Today we're going to be presenting the Harry Potter chess scene in Shakespeare mode.
Look, Harry, a majestic game of chess.
How magnificent. I wonder how long they've been here for. They look quite well preserved. Would you perhaps want to commence a duel with me?
That would be my pleasure, Harry. All right then, you go first.
Sir Ronald, I'm quite certain that the white pieces go first.
Oh, my mistake then. My cavalry, please move forward.
It's quite an interesting move indeed. Queen, please step over to B2.
That's how you want to play. My cavalry, please attack Harry's donkey.
What? No! How blasphemous! How dare you! My precious knight, I'm sorry. You shall pay for this. Queen, slay this unholy image of a bishop.
Oh no. Oh, good heavens, no! No! My bishop! No! My bishop! You'll pay for this! If that's how you want to play them, My cavalry, please retreat!
Such a foolish action indeed. Queen, finish his knight off.
No! 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 It seems I have lost. Oh, I see my life before my eyes. Oh, what a barbarity.
Ronald, no! I guess I'm the true victim. Peasant.
I think she's gone.
Howdy there, Buzz.
Hello there.
Howdy's gone. Hit it.
You got a friend in us. Bum, bum, bum. You got a friend in us. Dun, dun, dun. You may think that we don't move, but we move and we move just like you. So listen up. This is true. Yeah, you got a friend in us. Yeah, you got a friend in us. You got a friend in us. Let's go, team! Yeehaw! You got a friend in us. We'll stick together, thick and thin. There isn't anything I would trade for you. So listen up, 'cause this is true. Yeah, you got a friend in us. Yeah, you got a friend in us. She's coming! Okay.
I swear that one moved.
I swear I'm sober. Children don't drink. But I swear I saw them just standing around, walking around. I must be crazy. Toys don't talk, right? But I swear I saw them, at least just a glimpse of them. Is it like the horror films I'm not allowed to watch? Do you all have souls inside a plastic box?
My toys moved! There! Mom! Mom! She's onto us, right?
What happened?
My toys moved! That one moved! And that one moved!
These things don't move.
Yes, they
Come
do!
on, what are you talking
No,
about?
I'm not! Don't you believe your own daughter?
You're delusional. Ano ba yan? Hindi mo na nga alam to. Di ko pa naibenta. Ay, alam ko na. Di ko pa nalabas bestseller ko. Teatro Amianan! Are you ready for the sorbetes?
Sorbetes sa iyo! Isa, dalawa, tatlo! Sorbetes sa iyo! Isa, dalawa, tatlo! Sorbetes sa iyo! Isa, dalawa, tatlo! Sorbetes sa iyo! Sorbetes, stop, stop!
Ladies and gentlemen, again, Summer Workshop Teen Theater by Lawrence Espinosa. The graduates are Ri Abubo, Athena Agdepa, Tivoli Baisapi, Isa Butaran, Clint Castro, Anton Catedral, Nades David, Isha Malag, Tino Pascua, Isabel Patriarca, Sam Pinosan, Basti Sanchez, Anya Satur, Sai Sison, June Taclobaw, John Tibaldo, Amy Untalan, and Iya Veridiano, together with the student volunteers who also performed. Palakpakan natin. One more curtain call. Up, your hands, and down. Maraming salamat po for watching today's graduation ng Summer Workshop 2023. Again, thank you very much for watching and thank you for participating. Maraming salamat sa student volunteers, participants, guests, guardians, at lahat ng dumalo today. Also, we'd like to invite you sa exhibit ng mga artworks and literary works, visual arts and story workshops. And we also have coffee outside. Maraming salamat po. We'd like to invite everybody to please rise for the singing of UP Naming Mahal. We would also like to thank the College of Arts and Communication, UP Baguio, Committee on Culture and the Arts, Dulaang UP Baguio, PIC, and PAGTA. Magandang araw po.